Welcome everyone to the Division 4 Fortnite Championship here at Concordia University. It's been a great night of Fortnite and League of Legends and Rocket League. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, we're rocking and rolling here now. We are just starting to get going with our match now between Hay Springs and Scribner-Snyder. Looks like they're getting into lobbies, but before we get going, let's talk about who is on the teams. So Hay Springs, we have Cade, Arian, and Riggin. Hay Springs has a 12-2 record, and they're going to be going up against Scribner-Snyder, Ethan, Trent, and Jonathan with an 11-2 record. So good matchup. On your screen you see it says 2-0, and that was confusing to me too, but all that is 2-0 in our championship bracket, not regular season. So we're going to jump over here into our Fortnite feeds. Our players looks like they're in a lobby. Let's make sure that we are in the right one. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we're spectating Hay Springs.
Yep, I think that's right. So we'll be spectating Hay Springs. Again, so how state tournament is going to work is it is a best of one this first round. So whoever gets to 10 rounds this first one will win the match. Moving forward after this one, it will be a best of 3. But if it goes to that third one, it's only going to 5. So we're kind of condensing it down just for time and everything else. But we're still going to be able to get some matches here. So teams are coming in. They're picking their teams that they're going to be in, and I'll let you kind of commentate the match here.
Yeah.
So we do set the certain weapon set that is going to be used. So you see that the
gold pump shotgun and the blue AR. Yep. Yeah, looks like they're just going to start out, take a couple walls. Ooh.
So it looks like knocked already early in this, never give up. And again, the bad part about Fortnite is we are stuck on one spectator. So we'll see what happens here with our other one. There is another match. I think we are streaming on the other channel. You could see on the other channel Kimball 1 versus Hemingford. That one can be on the Concordia channel, twitch.tv/CUNE_esports. And I'll drop that here into chat.
Looks like now we're in a 1v1 situation. And we're currently spectating Scribner-Snyder. Hay Springs takes the first round.
So Hay Springs out to an early 1-0 lead. Again, looking for that mid wall. Lots of corner edits coming out.
Looks like both players are going to be on the same side here.
Yeah, what's the benefit? Or what do you think? Do you group up? Do you stay separate?
You know, it really depends, because if you have both players on the same side, you have more guns to shoot them with, but you also have less space.
So lots of shots coming out. Not really looking to attack right now. Just trying to get the angles. They dropped low. Almost separated.
Misses the shot, though.
Oh, got hit there.
Just gets caught in that corner.
So spectating here, I think
Yeah,
we're Hayspring still sit, right?
Haysprings in that 2v1. He's doing a really good job here of just making space for himself and always playing in 2 boxes and on the edge of them.
He's getting some hits there.
He's trying to get more damage without taking.
Ooh.
Just gets backed up into that corner.
Yeah, backed up and they separated there. Just able to get finally the separation push and take him down. So that ties it 1-1.
Looks like Haysprings is going to be taking some more walls, though.
Misses a shot there. Oh, he gets the wall and goes through.
But Haysprings just got behind him. Got that flank route from behind.
Coach Simmons, please come here.
You see a lot of these pieces just going back and forth and trading shots. Scribner-Snyder gets that one heavy pump off. What's their problem? So one of them needs to go to the game chat, one of them needs to go to party chat. You can only do that once you load into the game. Or you can put it on friends only and unadd the people on the other team. I would just switch channels when you get there. And Haysprings is currently up 3-1.
Ooh, got a little bonus there on his battle pass, 146 we see popping through. What do you have for a battle pass this season?
Not too high. Not quite that high yet.
I saw 224 earlier today.
Some people really grind the game, but
That's
in
crazy.
the end, it works out most of the time. More levels usually equals more skill. Looks like Haysprings is playing this one more passively, just playing off of their edits and not really making any plays. You're
Nice
seeing
shot.
a lot of these right-hand peeks where, since your camera in Fortnite is on the right side of your character, you can see the enemy before they can see you if you peek on the right side of a build.
So how many levels are there in Fortnite? Just 2 or is there 3?
So,
2 boxes
yeah,
high?
it's too high. Most of the time they play on the top layer, but some people do like being a bit sneaky and going down below, because then you do have the benefit of being able to drop people down. You also lose the space advantage at the top, though.
So lots of builds coming out.
It looks like Haysprings just isn't wanting to overextend quite yet. Just slowly taking pieces so they don't get edited on.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They're not really attacking, but they're just gradually moving forward, taking walls, editing them.
Kind of like a python, slowly closing in on them, on their prey. But Scribner-Snyder is fighting back.
Quote of the day, right there. Missing
That
some.
little wall got in the way of him right there.
I was going to say, missed a bunch of shots there that should have probably just mowed him down.
That would have been a lot of damage if that wall was not there. Yeah, it looks like they're just playing really careful right now. Neither team really wanted to push in.
There
That's
he
a
got
lot
the
of
damage.
damage off.
Yeah, both of them got some damage to them.
Both trading about 150 damage. When you start out in every round, you start out with 1 slurpfish and 2 minis. But after that, there's no other way to get any sort of heals. Besides you do get 50 health from eliminating players.
And then if you would eliminate an opponent that has not taken their stuff, you can grab those, right?
Yeah. But they're really, unless if Haysprings does something, they don't really have any more heals to use.
Right.
Neither team really does.
Oh, there, it looks like his teammate gave him his.
Looks like a fight's starting to brew out. Haysprings knocks one of Scribner-Snyder's, and they finish out that round. They're now up 1-5. Scribner-Snyder gets a little beam off. About 80 damage right there.
Oh, good peek shot there.
Yeah, and Haysprings just getting him caught in that little corner again. Looks like Haysprings is really changing up the tempo of the game. These past couple of rounds have just been really fast with the way that they're playing it.
Yeah, they got one early. Ooh, got the knock.
Little bloom battle right there. Scribner-Snyder wins that one, taking it into a 1v1. Haysprings drops all of his things for his teammate. Is Haysprings going to try to res here? Looks like they are.
He's trying to get in there.
You can hold the wall while you res, though. Looks like they're going to get it off.
Now, I think he's wishing he wouldn't have dropped his stuff for his teammate there. When he was down,
Yeah,
he dropped.
that's true. Doesn't matter, though.
Didn't end up not mattering. Good round there for Haysprings.
Yeah, Haysprings is just doing a really good job of controlling the tempo of the game.
You could just see him a little bit there. Took out the little wall.
I like that edit with the cone there. It gives him much less visibility on the Haysprings player. So Haysprings gets a knock.
Nice. So all of these edits that we're seeing, I mean, all of them are build, right, with wood and stuff. You start with 500 wood. I mean, how many times have you played where you've ran out of resources? Does that happen very often?
Every once in a while. You don't see it very often, though, just
Ooh,
because of how small the space
missing
is.
shots here. Oh, there you got him.
Because really the space is only, what is it, 5 by 2? And every build takes just 10 wood. So
Okay.
there's not many times where you do run out of materials. But if
Ooh.
the game lasts for a long time, you definitely can.
Right, Scribner with an early pump there.
Looks like Hay Springs really favors these wide edits. They get the finish, and then they start rezzing.
Not much of an angle here for us as
There really is a brawl going on, but looks like we're stuck inside of a cone. So it's like we got 10 seconds here.
and then we might be able to see what's happening. So it looks like Cade be moving is getting dropped. Oh, you got to see. Oh,
Unless if they go for the res again.
Going for
There's
the res.
1 second left on this res.
Can't let go of it.
If he lets go of it for more than 1 second, his teammate dies here. Looks like he gets it off, though. Bring it back up to a 2v1.
Makes me
Match
wonder if they were
point.
resing also. Oh, he got knocked.
This is match point here. He only has 30 health. His teammate does get finished. Removing the option for that res play.
So still sitting here 9-1. We're at match point here for Hay Springs. I think Scribner has both people still up. Is that correct? Or is it just one?
It's currently a 1v1.
I think he is probably a little bit better on health than Hay Springs.
We never know, though. It's hard to tell because we do not have the angle to look
Right.
at them, though. Hayspring's just playing very cautiously because he can't afford to take any damage. Even one hit with that assault rifle will take him out.
And there it is.
Down.
Scribner gets a big round.
Still match point, though.
The comeback starts now for Scribner-Snyder.
It definitely is possible.
Good shots there. So looking here, both players trying to get that angle.
I like how Scribner-Snyder's been playing these past couple of rounds. He's playing more passively and waiting for Haysprings to come to them. So they have all the edits around him. Haysprings gets a knock. And then Haysprings also gets the finish in a 2v1 for match point. This is just a best of one here. It's like Hayspring finishes it off.
Yeah, Haysprings finishes that 10-2 over Scribner-Snyder in this first round again. And this was just a best of one. We are moving on. Going forward, we are going best of three. So,
Yes.
again, this is just, first round's best of one. So, excited to see how these teams go.
Yeah, definitely. Both
yeah.
are good teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to look at the bracket here and just see kind of where we're at. Lots of matches still happening.
And the one thing, just looking at it, Haysprings, their team has an 8th grader and a 7th grader, which is
definitely
being
young.
in the state tournament.
Looks
too.
like over on our Concordia channel, Kimball won over Hemingford. That match, Bancroft and Quest Forward are still in that lobby. And then Silver Lake 2 and Kimball 2, that match is still going also. So looks like maybe so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back as soon as we have our next match. We'll stay here with Haysprings as they take on the winner of that next round between Bancroft and Quest Forward. We'll be right back. We are back here at Concordia University for second round matches in our Division 4 Fortnite Championship. Our next match coming in will be between Haysprings, which we just saw here, and Bancroft-Rosalie. Bancroft-Rosalie, 12-1. They are I want to tell you what seed they are. Bancroft, the number 4 seed. Again, Haysprings, the number 1 seed. So we're going to see a good match here. I'm excited about this match. And really the next couple matches we're going to see.
Yeah, definitely.
So Haysprings, again, Cade and Arian, an 8th grader and 7th grader. From what we saw, very good players. And Bancroft, Drake and Lucas, a junior and a sophomore. So looking forward to seeing this match going as we are jumping in now into that match. We're going to be spectating from the Haysprings side.
Yeah.
And as we get going, this second round here is a best of 3 now. So we're going to see you have to win 2 in order to advance.
And if it makes it to that third round, it is a first to 5.
First to 5. So just kind of a quicker round just so we can keep things moving.
Yeah.
So I didn't see which order they did go in. I don't know who's team 1 and team 2. Did you see that?
I did not.
Okay, we'll have to see once we get going here. And
yeah, after this round, we should be able to tell.
We should be able to tell based on who wins.
Looks like a lot of damage has been traded so far. Just the AR and shotgun bullets flying all around.
So both teams, again, this first round, just trying to get a feel for each other, feel of what the match is going to be. I don't think these two teams have seen each other in the regular season. So just a little bit different here for them. So here we go. Starting to see a little bit more attacking again. We're starting to see the minis are being used. The fish are gone.
Yeah, just still taking those pieces. Oh, and we are black screen.
All right. We lost our feed. We're going to try to get that back. We will see what happens. Going here, I'm going to transition back here. Again, great arena here. Coach Hines from Concordia University did a great job with it. We have 20 different computers hooked up. We've already seen several different students come through. This over the course of this 2-day championship will award almost 250 medals. So we'll see a lot of kids playing, but a great facility here at Concordia University. They do a great job, a huge room, and we've seen a lot of spectators even here now at 11 o'clock at night. Some good gaming going on.
All right, we are back. Just had a bit of technical difficulties right there, but Bancroft-Rosalie took the first round. This is a best of 3, still in the first match. Hay Springs shaking down. They can now see the other player's location. Just playing aggressive. They tied up 1-1. Looks like Hay Springs is just adapting the really aggressive approach this match. Just really deciding that they don't want to wait, just going in for it. They get the finish right there. 2v1. They get that round. 2-1. Hay Springs still playing really aggressive. Just trying to take the walls. Getting one knock. Taking all the pieces. That Bancroft-Rosalie player was just sandwiched in between both the Hay Springs. He couldn't really do anything there. Yeah, Hay Springs just really being aggressive right here. And Hay Springs is just stuck in this back corner. Looks like they traded knocks though. Hay Springs is just always there.
All right, who's team 1, who's team 2?
Hay Springs is team 1.
So Bancroft takes the first round, and Hay Springs has turned around and taken the last 5. So on a little bit of a run here. So we're going to see Bancroft try to turn this around.
If Bancroft wants to do anything here, they really have to change up the way that they're playing the game. Because Hay Springs is really just taking control of the whole thing. Which you see right there, they're just really good players, and they're just using that to their advantage.
I think almost that first round they just played too slow.
They hadn't quite adapted to Bancroft's play style yet.
Right.
And now that they have, they really just
running through it and
taking
nice
control
shot.
of that bottom layer too.
I think one of these players should probably go get the Zeus medallion. I play with a guy named King Super, and he really likes the Zeus medallion. King Super, I don't know if he's in chat or not, but yeah, he really likes the Zeus medallion. Maybe we'll get a, hey chat, W in chat if you like the Zeus medallion. All right, back to this match. Hay Springs getting a knock there, finishing that off.
They really change up their play style from going to like the slow and steady Python to like the fast and aggressive wolf pack. Because now they're just moving together and just taking all the pieces and running at them.
Yeah, they do have a very coordinated attack. I mean, they're doing a great job with it.
They make it look so easy, but really, I bet if we like listen to what they were saying right now, they're being so coordinated.
So lots of builds, lots of edits.
Nice little pre-fire from Bancroft there.
Ooh, the L dash is better. We got an L dash in chat. Ew. Oh, came around the corner and got a nice clean up there. 2 knocks. Cade coming down, and
looks like it's back in that 1v1.
So we're spectating Bancroft here, right? Yes.
Yep.
So taking a mini. What do you think? Okay, I was going to say, do you hold on to that second mini or you take it? I like the take.
Health is really just as important as anything else. Especially if you have the heals, you might as well use them.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, nice little peeks from Hay Springs there.
What do you think? Do you like that first jump grab wall that they do at the beginning?
Yeah, because, well, really it just helps you to gain control of those middle walls faster. And if you can edit on them.
It's all good. So dropping down low. And then the noise you hear, the back and forth, is just what we hear in our ears. They don't hear it on the stream. So having a little headphone issues, but nothing again, no problems. Just we can't hear as well, but gets a knock there.
It's like Hay Springs is going to also get a knock, though. And then Bancroft's going to get their finish, taking it down to a 1v1. Bancroft plays it the same way they have the last couple. They're just going to sit and wait.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, having some pretty good aim there.
Yeah, it's almost like he saw him, and I think he just waited for that edit to come through. Oh, I think he missed that edit. This is an aggressive attack one here. Good shot there.
Jeez. Hayspring's got some really good piece control there, but they just couldn't make any shots connect.
Oh, just came up with that nice shot.
Yeah, going a bit too over-aggressive there and pushing into Bancroft's pieces. Bancroft-Rosalie just utilized that weakness. Both players just sitting behind a peanut butter.
Oh, getting doubled here. Bancroft able to take that round. It's now 9-2 in favor of Haysprings.
Still match point. First round of best of 3.
Best of 3.
Looks like that player snuck up behind him there.
Yeah, they definitely came out and around, and
They got a bit sneaky.
it worked out for them.
It really did. Still match point.
So to answer your question, Bones, our NSeSA is a 7-12 organization, and we allow 7th and 8th graders to compete. So schools can choose how they want to utilize players, but anyone 7th and 8th grade can compete. So again, clean up those walls. They group up again. Oh, misses the first shot. Cleans it up, and there it is. So Haysprings takes match 1, 10-3.
In this best of 3.
In this best of 3.
Yeah.
So players are jumping in and going for a rematch. And we shouldn't have too much time in between rounds here. So a good one. While we are doing that, I want to transition this real quick. Here's our bracket as we see it now. Again, we're seeing Haysprings and Bancroft on this stream. Scribner-Snyder dropped that match versus Haysprings, and they're going up against Quest Forward right now. So that match is being played in-house, not being streamed. But there it is. So we will jump back over to our Fortnite, as it looks like they are into round 1 of game 2. So I'll have to make sure here, we'll check teams as we get this first round and see who's who.
This looks like we had another black screen.
All right, you want to go check on that real quick? So we'll transition here. Quick break while we double check that. First one is you can watch some Fortnite from, looks like a couple teams here on the close side. All right, we are back here as we are starting the second round. Again, not knowing who finished that first one as we were just hit the team fight. 2 players knocked. So it looks like Bancroft got the elimination. We are on Bancroft's stream.
Spectating Bancroft, yeah.
Looks like maybe boxing up here. Maybe going to go for the revive. Maybe not. He's trying to figure out where he is.
And then Hay Springs does get the finish there. So it's a true 1v1.
So watching Bancroft here, trying to decide what he's going to do. Again, trying to figure out where Hay Springs is, where he can attack from. Slow builds, trying to take a couple walls. He's doing a great job now of advancing.
Both players know where each other are.
Yeah, they do now. And one of the rules we do have in place for our teams are you have to be actively playing and going for, I don't know, to be playing. Trying to see what's happening. Looks like he's trying to figure out where he is. He knows his player's above him.
It looks like really good wall grab there from Hay Springs. Just grabbing it before Bancroft could and getting a free shot off.
So good on health. Good at it. Good shot there. So it looks like Hay Springs trying to be the aggressor here.
Still not wanting to be too aggressive, though, because if Bancroft does get one good shot, the whole tables could be turned. I think he was just sitting. Looks like Hay Springs is team 2. And they're up 3-0 over Bancroft-Rosalie. This is the second round out of the best of 3.
Yep. So, again, we saw a slow first couple rounds, and then that was, again, pretty quick. So, again, just getting the feel of it, again, trying to figure out what's going on, and now we're going.
This is a semi-final match, correct?
Semi-final match.
Winner of this goes to the finals.
Goes for a state championship. The other one will
play for
turn
third.
Around. Nope, they got to turn around and play one more. Yep, they got to win more to go for third.
So they'll have to play 4 matches then.
Yep.
Okay.
So good shots there by Bancroft. Able to get some AR shots in him. Ooh, good edit, then shot. Almost a good retreat there. Closed off Bancroft as he was attacking him.
Bancroft does knock one player, though. Bring it down back to that 1v1. Are they going to go for the res here?
Looked like Bancroft trying to come underneath, so trying to figure out where he was.
Looks like we're having some more technical difficulties with it.
So here, take this one and maybe try switching it over to this one for this next time. So we'll transition here back and we'll let you watch some matches while we figure out this situation.
All right, we are back. Sorry for the delay. We were just having some technical difficulties. I think we are now going to be spectating Bancroft, though.
Well, hey, maybe if we have both of them, we can go back and forth.
So like it's 1-5 in favor of Hay Springs.
Yep, and we are on. We are currently on the Bancroft players here. So both players looking. Again, Bancroft looking to play a little bit lower on that bottom. Nice shots. Ooh, got behind that wall. So trying to switch out here. Both teams, looks like, taking the slurps. The minis. Dropping low. Oh, had a great shot there by Hay Springs, dropping low.
Yeah, just slowly whittling away at the Bancroft player's health.
So Hay Springs in the advantage here.
Hay Springs wins that round, bring it up to 6-1.
So let's switch back over here to our other team. So we are now on the.
This is Hay Springs.
This is back to Hay Springs.
Looks like they get one knock there. Finish him off.
So good round there.
Looks like Bancroft got that round there.
I took the round. Hay Springs up 7-2.
Looks like Bancroft got that round there.
Took the round. Hay Springs up 7-2.
Some good just pushes from Hay Springs. They take all the pieces around their opponent and then just hit a couple shots.
Wow, Bancroft able to get in there, but missing a bunch of shots. Hay Springs able to just take care of it. Bancroft almost got too close and couldn't hit him.
That is one of the advantages of controller, though. It's easier to hit some of those shots when you're right up against your opponent. Match point for Hay Springs to go to the championship here.
Hay Springs being aggressive here, looking for hunting almost. Ooh, dropped but missed it, so quickly backtracked, got out. Window edit. Got the wall again in there. Not able to hit some shots.
He gets hit pretty hard, though.
So we're going to switch over here.
Looks like Hay Springs is going in for a res.
Bancroft just being aggressive instead of going after that same wall, kind of going up and around, not really giving away what they want to do. Well, some nice shots there. And there it is. Hay Springs takes the win.
Moving on to the championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. That over a great match again. You know, 10-2, you see that one, but that was, honestly, pretty even. Hay Springs had a lot of really good edits, like good rounds, but Bancroft really able to hold their own. Again, sometimes Fortnite you don't necessarily see the score that it is, but great match overall.
Yeah, there were some really close games there.
So we'll take a quick break as we get into our next match. We'll see where that is based on winners and losers and everything else. But hopefully we are back within the next few minutes for that next one. Welcome back to our Division III state championships. We are here in Concordia University having a great time. Again, we've just passed the midnight mark, so we're on to Saturday. But hey, we're here and let's do this. So we are on to the championship match of our Division III Fortnite matches. We're going to see Hay Springs, the number 1 seed, who is now 14-2, taking on Kimball 1, who is 14-0. So, again, a great matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I'm kind of excited all day to see this one. So, here we go, and let's go.
Yeah. Looks like, Kimball is team 1, and Hay Springs is going to be team 2.
So we just saw Hay Springs. The last one they won 2-0 over Bancroft, and Kimball 1 just took down Kimball 2 in the semifinals. Kimball 1 going all the way to a match 3. So close match between those two teams. So both teams, again, this is, I think, anyone's game here.
Definitely. It looks like Kimball 1 is undefeated this season.
Yep. So on to this one. Again, both teams kind of slow playing it a little bit this first round, trying to see where people are, what we got. Again, we are on the side of Hay Springs. We'll try to switch back and forth between the two. Hay Springs getting a couple shots off here. So dropping low, getting some edits, getting knocked here.
Is this also a best of three?
This will be a best of three, and if it goes to that third one, we are just doing a to 5 on that third one.
All right.
So, ooh, nice headshot from a distance.
Looks like he's run out of materials. You don't see that too often. Still gets the win.
So Hay Springs Team 2 taking the first round of match 1.
Just looking at it, it looks like this Hay Springs player has some interesting controls.
That was impressive there from a distance. Able to kind of get the shot from around the wall. He did some matrix stuff there, shooting the bullets at an angle. Uh-oh. So here we are, getting it.
And they're going to take a long time to start because they're probably,
So our projectors and stuff turned off in-house, so trying to do a quick fix on those. So we'll see what happens here, but we are with you and we are rolling. Thanks to the 20 of you watching online, whether you left your stream open or you're really tuned in and watching. Electro, I know you're sitting there waiting for us to be done. So Hay Springs got second round there.
Hay Springs in the 2v1. He did get one heavy pump shot off, though.
So almost backing himself there all the way to the edge. So it's a 2-on-1. Looks like both Kimball players pretty full health from what I can see on our other monitor. Hay Springs down to just, well, half. I don't know what you're going to say. No shield, full health.
Yeah, he does have some minis that he could take if he gets a chance, but Kimball is just keeping the pressure up. That is the one thing that a lot of these players have been doing that you've probably seen is they have the matching skins. So it's hard to tell which one you hit low. Looks like he gets one, though.
Oh, nice slide. I don't know. Don't think he connected. He might have.
Finds those extra materials.
So looking for the, finally does take that mini, and we'll switch
Looks like
it over.
our screen went down.
So we switch it here. Looks like that one on Hay Springs is having some problems, so we are on Kimball now. We'll watch Kimball for a while here.
Do you want me to go fix it?
You could, I guess. It doesn't matter. So we'll just stick with Kimball for a while and see how things go here. So trying to take walls here. Oh, gets the knock.
Jeez. Some nice shots coming out from Haysprings there.
Yeah, just doing a great job again. Accurate shots. They know how to edit. They're again. I like how they're not the same. They're not consistent. They do different strategies each round.
They're not predictable.
No, they're not. And as we say that, Kimball having a nice early round.
Just caught him lacking on that stair, and he just got a good shot off.
So we might see the teaming here. We might see the split. They're trying to just clear out some of this build. Just doing some sprays. Ooh, they had to reload there.
Spraying at a team, but Haysprings is just shooting some shots through.
Haysprings had got through, had a couple really good shots while he was getting sprayed.
We'll see what Kimball decides to do here. Looks like they're going for more of that sandwich method where they go on both sides of him.
Yeah, kind of it's hard to cover both sides when you're getting pushed. But yet they keep coming back and they keep getting almost grouped together. It's almost like they'll push, but if it doesn't look good, they almost circle back around to each other.
And Haysprings is doing a really nice job of just connecting some heavy damage shots. It's just making Kimball kind of nervous.
Is that an 80 shot there? And they got no. Yep, they did get it there.
Finishing off.
So
ended up 1-4.
Yep.
In favor of Haysprings.
Yep. 4-1 Haysprings, but Kimball got that round.
Yep.
And got some XP. He is now a level 64 on the battle pass. We should find out what skin he is going to unlock. Battle Pass unveil.
It is interesting. It looks like this Kimball player is playing on controller. I don't know about the other one.
One of them's... I don't know that. You're right. One of them is controller. I can see that from actually here. I don't know
this
what
one
the other
right
one is.
here, because you can just see by the things. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which really just shows you can be good on any input.
Yeah, and I think that's when Fortnite first came out, 7 years ago? If you were on controller, you were bad compared to keyboard and mouse. But now there's a lot of players that are on controller that are just great builders.
And even looking at it, you could barely even tell until, I just noticed it. I couldn't tell any difference. They're putting up a really good fight, and it's just a really good game overall.
I'm just impressed with his shots. I think that's what it is. Right there, Kimball looks like they're in a position to just mow through, and Haysprings just with some long distance, just nice shots.
And just even knowing when Kimball was running out of ammo there, that he could peek it, it's just some really good game knowledge. Yeah, just some really nice shots. And I feel like Haysprings is also just really good at being slippery and playing in multiple boxes, so it's easy for them to get away.
Yeah, and you keep saying it, game knowledge. I think that's the nice thing. They know just tendencies. They know what to do. You know, it's
Yeah.
jumping around. It's, hey, I know where I am, and I turn and edit, and boom, there it is.
And you can do that by yourself, but even when you're playing with a teammate, it becomes so much harder to just be able to communicate with your teammate what you're doing and just what both of you need to be doing. It takes a lot of communication. Haysprings takes that one, clutching up that 2v1.
So Haysprings going up 6-1. So nice shots there. Kind of holding that. I don't know. What do you call that? They're holding almost that middle position.
Oh,
where they're,
wow. Kimball just sneaking around there and getting a lot of damage out.
yeah, getting some shots coming around. And again, are we in a 2-on-1 or is this still a 2v2?
Still a 2v2. It's looking like everybody's at low health, though. Here he goes down.
Yeah, and that was a
Back
good
to
shot.
2v1.
Again, you had a cone there, so great shot right over the cone. And Haysprings takes that round up 7-1.
Yeah, and it really does get tricky when there's all these pieces in the middle that are just edited in weird shapes. Like, you'll never peek really the same angle ever.
Yeah, and I think you see that too. Sometimes late they'll start clearing some of that stuff out, making sure that, just almost a reset.
Yeah, because even here there's the 2 walls, 3 cones, just a couple different weird edits that you have to try to shoot around.
And then you don't know which one's yours and which one's not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Haysprings taking that shot off of the edit. Oh, and I think teammate came around on maybe on the other side that we couldn't see.
Yeah, just coming around from the sides even there, putting them in that position where they have to fight on 2 different sides.
Kimball was pushing, and then Haysprings just came through almost at the same time, and then right on the reload was able to. Haysprings took down Kimball there.
You could tell that was definitely very well communicated by both of the Haysprings players, both just attacking at the same time right there.
So Haysprings takes that round, 8-1. Oh, never mind. They didn't quite finish. We're there. They are up. So we are spectating Haysprings.
Yeah. Looks like it is a 1v1.
Looks like we froze. You might need to run over there and see. Micah, we're back. Okay, we are back. Just a slight freeze.
But looks like Haysprings won that, bringing it to match point this first round.
Match point. This would be game 1.
For the championship.
Yeah, so
Best of 3.
We are in the championship here. So Haysprings looking for the first Division 4 championship. And, honestly, at this point you start talking about Kimball resetting and what it's going to be to come back into the second game. You know, going on a 9-0 run at this point would be tough for Kimball, but you know, hey, on the game
These
reset.
next 2 rounds, yeah. Kimball just needs to find a way to change up their play style and just be able to counter what Haysprings is doing right now.
Yeah, so there it was. Haysprings takes game 1, 10-1. Just crazy. Again, really good players. So we're going to look here as we kind of get a reset here. And
It's like they're going to return back to lobby. Maybe hit a bit of a strategy refresh.
right. And, you know, I guess, you know, you're a Fortnite player. What do you think Kimball does here in order to change? To anything there that you're seeing?
You know, Haysprings is playing really good, but I don't really know. Kimball could try maybe like playing more passive and just kind of grouping up more together, or trying to fight on 2 things and just push Haysprings back into that corner.
Right. Yeah. Going that route. Okay. What about Haysprings? What do you think there? How does Haysprings continue to push? What things do they need to do? Maybe do they do differently?
I think they're doing really good right now because they aren't playing every round the same way. Some rounds they're playing aggressive, some rounds they're playing more defensive. Some rounds they take control of that bottom layer too. That's just really well played, the way that they keep switching up the pace of the play.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing. They change the pace, they change what it looks like, and I think that's what makes Haysprings right now very tough. You know, and Kimball's doing it, but Haysprings is just adapting, and again, just doing things well enough to adapt to that style.
Yeah, definitely, and they're just also very mechanically skilled players. I think really all of them are, but even the communication that you see just from Haysprings is just really good.
So here we are jumping into game 2 of this best of 3. So again, Haysprings wins. They are crowned the champion. Kimball wins, and we do a game 3. So game match, however you want to refer to it. So players coming in and choosing weapons.
It looks like Bancroft is going to be team 1.
Okay. So, yep, we're on Bancroft's.
Or Kimball.
Yeah, not Bancroft, Kimball.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right. Bancroft walked by. I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
So I think this first one, I'm going to be interested to see how this first one changes. In the previous rounds, we've seen Haysprings be very passive. So
Are they having technical difficulties or something?
they might see that. So we'll try to see what happens in the next few seconds here. And, yeah, we'll stick with you, but we're going to mute here. All right, we are back we're going to reset that second game. What did you find out when you went over there?
Yeah, they were just having some microphone issues, with just some communication. I think they got it all figured out now, and they're ready to roll.
Perfect. So it looks like I think Kimball went through team 1, so should be team 1 Kimball, team 2 Haysprings.
And still with those same guns.
So here we are. Again, looks like they're going, Kimball's splitting a little bit more here. Unless you want to do just one. Your choice.
I know what my kids want.
What do they want to do?
I think they want to go to a gas station, get
If they want to do a just 1 to 10, go check with whoever you're playing and say that. Who do you play?
Kimball. Kimball too.
Oh. Are you in the first match already with them?
We just finished the first match. It took 3 times to get it done.
Looks like Hay Springs gets one knock. It's going into a 2v1. So, League of Legends is
I will personally be sleeping. Well, actually, no. I'll be awake before that drive, so that way I can be sleeping in my own. Checkout's at 11, but I am out of this place by like 8:30 at the least.
So, what if I don't arrive tomorrow until after League of Legends? I'll walk.
All right, we are spectating. So, are we still first round here?
Yep, first round. This is second,
Second match.
like, of the best of 3.
Yep.
But first round of this thing of the best of 3.
This has been a long round.
Yeah, neither player really wants to push in, and with both of them being at such low health, they really can't afford to take any damage.
So,
Hay Springs
Hay
takes
Springs,
that
yep.
first one.
So that was a close one, though. That was again, I think we've seen that all day. Hay Springs' first match is really slow, and then I don't know, they just get reset, adapt, and
Yeah.
relaxed. Maybe they get that first one, and then it's okay.
Just like you're
right.
seeing right here, yeah.
Yeah, them just again losing right away. Connor going down right away, and then
Getting a nice shot off there.
yeah, Prime getting a nice shot, trying to get the finish here, getting that 50 health.
I think that's another thing that we've been seeing all day. Like, even though the score margins, like the last game was 10-1, every single round is really close.
Yeah.
Most of them coming down to a 1v1 with everybody at really low health.
Yeah. Again, looking at the scores, sometimes that score doesn't say. It is definitely who's maybe the better, but it's not necessarily saying, how.
'Cause they are really close games. Like, even this is just...
Yes, I've seen some 10-0 matches this year, and I've seen some 10-1 matches that are definitely very dominant, but I've seen ones like these, like we're talking about. So, again, two great teams here playing against each other.
Definitely. He's just trying to heal up, but Hay Springs just keeps spraying at him.
So in Hay Springs, 1 or 2 players left.
I think just one.
I think
Yeah,
just the one also, yeah. So Hay Springs on that low.
It's a nice shot there. Finish him off, tying it up 1-1.
Wow, great shot. Just saw the head for just that little bit. Able to edit, get the shot, take the win.
Looks like Kimball is going to take that more passive strategy, though. Just kind of wait for Hay Springs to come to them.
So distance shots. One of Kimball's players getting knocked, then finished. Hay Springs coming in, trying to get,
Both players hit really low right there.
Not a bad play. Kimball trying to take the Hay Springs, but just had a bad edit and couldn't get through that railing
And
or
just
whatever.
having two players on both sides of you is just a really hard situation to play around.
I think that's the other thing. We don't see a lot of the same edits from either one of these teams.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a very wide variety, and that's a good thing, though, because
It's definitely what makes you unpredictable.
makes it very unpredictable because you never know what edit they're going to be making next.
So getting hit twice there. Getting sprayed and knocked.
There's that thing when Hay Springs just kind of, they attack from the front, and then they also come around by the sides.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing that here. The one comes, they wall off, then the other one, and it's just kind of
shoot
a
their
back
AR.
and forth.
Yeah, it's really hard to defend.
So they get eliminated there, never give up. Now spectating Connor. Connor very low on health.
Very low.
Just
See, 1v1 situation, though. And really, with the way that the health works in this game, where your max health is 185, one shotgun shot to the head and you're dead. So, it could be really close here.
so seeing if Haysprings is going to go for the there the
Sitting on
spray.
that
They went
wall.
with the spray. Didn't know if they were going to go the spray or try to attack.
It's really the spray just, it works most of the time, especially when you have the one main advantage up, and, or even health or anything, really.
So trying to take some walls. This is our long distance AR round that we're seeing here.
Yeah. It's in 50 there.
Did he just get in the one time, or was there
Yeah,
two?
just one shot, but
And he's
They're
still
just-
up there. He did not come down.
they're just slowly whittling away. Oh,
Get the nice knock.
gets one.
Trying to get the finish here.
Gets that siphon. Looking to find the other one.
Looks like Haysprings might be rotating here around.
He dropped down at the bottom. I really like that play at a Hay Springs, just waiting for the wall to break and then shooting with his shotgun.
You can try that one next time you play.
Might have to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just really hard to defend against that. Hay Springs trying, but he just couldn't really find it.
Yeah, Kimball doing a great job here. All right, we're back.
Looks like Hay Springs is up 4-2. Looks like there might be a little bit of lag coming in.
Lag, or did we freeze again?
I don't know if that's on our side or theirs.
Looks like it might just be in general, because I see Haysprings coach bumping over.
Maybe give it some time and it'll come back.
Yeah, right?
Hopefully.
So, all right, we'll go check at that as we just take a look at our arena as we're starting to clear out here, but we'll be right back. All right, we're coming back to you live from Concordia University. Right now we're experiencing a little bit of difficulties. It looks like all of our matches that were in-house right now had kind of a freeze at the same time. We're all back, but we're wondering if there isn't maybe an update on the Fortnite end, to the map, to the servers. You can see the Hemingford right in front of us. They're kind of the same thing. They had a freeze and a restart. So, yeah, we're going to jump back in. It looks like we have readied up, and we are ready to roll. Score is, we're not restarting it, so the score is 2-4 in favor of Hay Springs. So they're just going to start over and not start over, but go, but just realize there's kind of that back-end score that we're not going to make up. So it looks like Kimball still went through Team 1, so we're going to see that as still that same one. Got a good one there.
So when they go in, they're just gonna
Playing as normal, but realize there's a 2-4 score that's added to. So
okay.
basically, Hay Springs goes to 6, and Kimball has to go to 8. So early out, Kimball going with the yeah, he did good there by switching weapons. But you saw Hay Springs holding that wall. I mean, that was not holding the wall, but waiting for the wall to break and then pumping him. Now that you say it, we're seeing that a little bit more. Or I'm seeing it a little bit more, but that's kind of what he does.
Just those little pre-fires. That's really how you have to combat the little spray method that they keep using.
You know you're going to take a spray, but if you can get a shotgun shot, then you know you're going to walk away a little bit ahead on that.
Most of the time you do win that trade.
Little slide there into that, edit and retreat.
Looks like he's just switching up where Kimball keeps attacking from. Those are some pretty smart edits because, well, Hay Springs can see pretty much all of Kimball, but Kimball can't really see Hay Springs.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that the camera is positioned in the game.
Because what did you say? The right edits, or you can see more of?
Yeah, if you peek on the right side of a build, you can see more than your enemy can. Like right there, you really couldn't see Hay Springs at all, but see?
Yep.
Kimball can't see him at all, but Hay Springs can see almost all of Kimball.
So again, Kimball regrouping here. It's still 2-2, yes, yes. Ooh, get the attack, get the knock. Kimball with the knock. Taking some minis. Kimball able to eliminate one Hay Springs player. Going for the wall, trying to push him back here.
Looks like they just keep spraying at him. Almost out of AR ammo, though.
So trying to get around.
Hit down to 1 HP.
And there they got it. So 1-1 here.
So what's the score? It's 5-3?
5-3 in favor of Hay Springs. Ooh, one of Kimball's players getting knocked and eliminated early. Taking one shot here. Taking his 85 health. Or shield, I should say, sorry.
Yeah.
And Hay Springs taking the next round.
So bringing it 6-3.
6-3 in favor of Hay Springs.
Oh, some nice play coming out from Kimball there. Just getting the pieces all around Hay Springs. Killing him right very early in the match.
I don't think he got the kill. Yep, there it was. And getting the kill, picking up the extra minis, the extra slurp fish. Slurp fish?
Yeah. Little blue fish.
Little blue guy. Ooh. Hit him a little. Lots of walls being edited. Hit him for
A lot of
116.
damage coming out right there.
And there he got him.
Ooh.
So 4-6 right now in favor of Hay Springs. Again, this is our championship match of Division 3.
Hay Springs did take the first round.
Yep, so a win here from Hay Springs, and they win the match.
Just some shots going back and forth, not really making anything big connect from either side here.
So nice little slide under those shots.
Pretty close game so far.
Yeah, and really since that reset, it's been back and forth. Haysprings on the advantage here. Knocks the first, gets the shake. And with the shake, you can then see your opponent.
Yeah, you can see him through the walls.
Just that little
Haysprings
outline
takes
of
that
him.
one.
So able to take that first one, or that next one. So Haysprings up 7-4. Oh, big shot on that one.
Able to escape there, though, to that one wall. Some nice return damage.
Getting knocked here. So Connor low on health. Prime getting knocked. Getting finished. And jump over into Haysprings. Again, it just randomly puts us into somebody's angle. Well, I guess he is able to scroll through.
He's just switching around right now to be able to tell his teammate where Haysprings is. Because once you're dead, you can spectate the other players.
Oh, nice shot. But he's spectating his teammate.
I guess. Seems to be working, though, so.
So, yeah, nice shot by Connor there to take down one of Haysprings' players. And a slow play here.
Just clearing out some of those enemy pieces so he just has control of this area.
So they do see each other now. They know where they are. Haysprings getting a little bit of a hit. Just back and forth right now. We're eventually going to run out of ammo.
You'll run out of ammo before you run out of materials.
Oh, nice headshot there. Has a long pump.
Switching over to Haysprings' perspective here. Never mind, we're back.
So back and forth here.
Looks like Haysprings hit him really low right there. Looks like Haysprings does win it. What was it? It was 4-2 when we started. Haysprings just looking to get 2 more rounds, become the state champions.
Yeah, Kimball coming out and playing really, doing a lot of things differently, and I think it's definitely changed the match. Again, great edit, great headshot there, finishing him off.
Yeah, definitely playing way more passive and letting Haysprings come to them.
And I think, but they've finally realized some of the editing that Haysprings is doing, and they're adapting, which is great. Again, that's the nice thing of a best of three is you see those. Again, Haysprings taking the box, getting the knock. Other Haysprings player pushing and took the one. So it's a 1v1 here.
I do really like how he plays in between the two boxes. So when Kimball starts to push, he can always just move away.
Either way.
Yeah. He's not confined to a small space.
Yeah, and I think he has both walls, so he can jump either one. So Kimball taking his last two minis. And here we go. We will work on audio. I don't believe we have game audio today. I wonder. I'm going to play since we have time here. See what that does to our stream. So I'm not seeing audio from either one. Go ahead, Mike, and call it out here and talk.
Looks like Kimball's taking a lot of damage here. Kimball just keeps spraying that. It's a lot of damage off on Haysprings.
I'm using 2 towels as a blanket.
Let's see if any of these bullets slip through.
They gave me
Kimball is starting to run low on his ammo though. Haysprings does hit that pump there, knocking him down. This is match point for Haysprings. Because of that reset, Haysprings only needs to make it to 6, with Kimball having to make it to 8, I believe.
So, right, the rematch point, game point here. Team 2 is Haysprings, right?
And there it is.
There it is. Your Division 3.
Yeah. Division 4.
Division 4 state champion as we, I think, knock something out.
Spring Fortnite state champions are Haysprings. Caden Arian. Which is a pretty big accomplishment, winning state as an 8th and 7th grader.
Yeah, absolutely. So, great job. Again, you can kind of see on the far edge them celebrating and the handshakes coming. And congrats to Kimball and Haysprings on a great match and a great season.
Really, that was a really great match.
Yeah,
especially at the end. You saw it get a lot closer there.
Yeah. After the reset, we just saw a lot of craziness and everything else. So, great match to both there. We are going to step away, take a break as we get ready for our next match. I think we still got one more going on, so we're going to kind of see what we have. We're going to leave it actually here so you can see what's happening in our arena. You can see a little bit of these matches, but taking off our shoes. So we'll be right back.